I also feel today social media, people want to have extreme opinions. You've not lived in these shoes. I feel, especially people who are sort of really talking about this, to really have a comment on it. For someone who's gone through it, I've been an outsider. I still am an outsider. I'll never be an insider, right? Neeta ji, so happy to be back. Yes.
इस समय नेपोटिज्म को लेके सुशांत सिंह को लेकर बॉलीवुड में नेपोटिज्म के ऊपर बहुत बात होती है. नोबडी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द टीवी इंडस्ट्री. टीवी इंडस्ट्री में भी नेपोटिज्म है. टीवी इंडस्ट्री में सोशल नॉट इंडस्ट्री में ओवरऑल हमारी जो देसी मेंटालिटी है, वी आर वेरी स्टेटस कॉन्शियस पीपल, राइट. एंड हम लोग अंदर से जितने भी फाइनेंशियली परेशान होंगे, दुखी होंगे, वी डोंट शो टू द वर्ल्ड. एंड राइट नाउ बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड-19 बहुत से एक्टर्स, एक्ट्रेसेस, टेक्नीशियंस, परफॉर्मर्स आर आउट ऑफ जॉब लॉकडाउन की वजह से, और वो बाहर निकल के नहीं आ रहे हैं. लेकिन सुसाइड रेट इज प्रीटी हाई अमंग द टीवी इंडस्ट्री कंपेयर टू बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री. नोबडी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट. इस समय उसके बारे में आप क्या समझते हैं कि इन लोगों को करना चाहिए? क्योंकि मैंने पढ़ा था कि जब आप वहां काम कर रहे हैं टीवी इंडस्ट्री में, आपको 7-8-9 मंथ्स तक आपको सैलरी नहीं मिल रही है आपकी. पीपल अंडर डेट्स, पीपल अंडर लॉट ऑफ लोन दे हैव टू पे, and few people are coming out in this social media and talking about it.
I think ये जो nepotism का debate चल रहा है, I'm as much of an outsider as anybody is. The closest link my family has had with the film or TV industry is we're audiences of good films and good TV shows, right? But अगर आप मुझसे पूछें, I feel this exists within every industry, right? Does that mean that I'm going to stop pursuing what I really want to? It's going to be harder. Yes, it is harder. It has been harder for me. My first film didn't do well. The kind of chances I got after that were not the chances I would have liked. If I was probably from a film family, it would have been way easier to get more opportunities, right? But having said that, I think, Neeta ji, as an outsider, the only thing you can really do is continue to develop your skills and become so invaluable as an artist that people have to want you in their project, right? So I could sit aside and crib about this and not be part of the industry, or be so good that people are, they have to hire you, not because of who you are, because of the work you do and the brand you represent, right? It's been a longer journey. So it's taken me 10 years to get to this place where I can today decide what to do with my time. But I feel that it's जो इसकी खुशी होती है ना खुद build करने की, वो भी अलग होती है. I feel if chances were given, if it was easier, I don't know if I would have enjoyed it and valued it as much, right? And I'm not taking away, I think, journeys of, artists born in film family. I feel some of them are extremely talented. And if you look at Ranbir Kapoor, you look at Kareena Kapoor, so many more phenomenal talent, right? They could be outsiders, insiders. They're supremely gifted people. This debate, I also feel today, social media, people want to have extreme opinions. You've not lived in these shoes. I feel, especially people who are sort of really talking about this, to really have a comment on it. For someone who's gone through it, I've been an outsider. I still am an outsider. I'll never be an insider, right? I feel the only thing I can focus on in this entire debate of nepotism is just to become so good that you're unstoppable, that people want to work with you. That's how I sort of choose to look at this entire nepotism debate. Talking about, it's been hard times. Yes, there have been very hard times. You're right. In fact, I have a friend who hasn't, did a show on one of the networks and didn't get paid for 10 months, his entire cast and crew. It's extremely sad. But let me tell you that only because it's TV and film, you know about it. If it was a small business run by Mr. Jain or Mr. Agarwal, you wouldn't have heard about it, right? So this is happening all over. I know of a lot of domestic staff around who I meet in my building who haven't been paid by the employers, and the employers live in plush houses, in neighborhoods I know. So I feel ये तकलीफ ना ये human problem है. And I feel if nothing, this pandemic should have and must have taught all of us compassion, and must have taught all of us that we don't exist in a vacuum. We exist in a society. So it's not just enough that I do well. You know, I make a good living to sustain a good life. But if people around me are not growing with me, eventually I'm not going to be happy. You know, I think this pandemic has taught all of us that you could have all the money in the world, but all the migrant laborers went back home. You had no domestic staff. You had to do everything on your own. I feel if these 5 6 months and few more months will not teach us to be more compassionate, more giving, more caring, then you could be in any industry. You will not learn from it, right? Yes, it's a tough business. Yes, I think entertainment is not a essential service, is not a necessity. So it's the worst hit because the government is also not looking at it as the first industry which needs to open up. These are hard times. Also, I think as artists, when you talk about mental health and you talk about so many suicides, I feel नीता जी कि जो हमारी जिंदगी होती है वैसी काफी insecure होती है. You don't know where your next project is coming. You don't know where your next bread and butter is coming from, right? But somewhere you've willingly chosen to pursue this field. I feel whilst as artists, people call you actors or stars. I feel it's very important to yourself have a strong foundation in life and not to identify your life with the work you do. So you might be an actor or a star for the outside world, but for me my profession is my profession, right? When I leave my profession, I come back home, I am the human being I am, right? So my self esteem then is not fueled by how I'm doing professionally, because in every professional's life there will be ups and downs. It is cyclical, you would know it. But if I choose to decide that my happiness is not dependent on this, which also means taking some very pragmatic decisions, like if your bread and butter depends on the art you're pursuing, of course you will be affected, right? So it's been a constant endeavor from my side that to use my education to be able to build vertical streams of making revenue which are not dependent on my acting jobs. Hence today I can take a back seat and say it's okay if I'm not going on a set for a year, but I'll still apply my education to make sure that the family is taken care of, that my needs are taken care of, our needs are taken care of. So it's a multitude of things. I feel what is lacking is, of course, education. A lot of artists come to television very young. They start very, very early. And the money and fame is so beautiful that it kind of blinds you. But I feel to constantly want to learn and evolve is extremely important one. Secondly, I feel it's extremely important to build a support system around you, because depression can happen to anybody. It doesn't have a face, right? But it's extremely important at that point to have people around you can genuinely trust. You can genuinely have a conversation. And these relationships are not built overnight. They're built over years. So are you willing to invest in relationships whilst you might be doing exceedingly well in your career and it may not matter to you? I feel these small things really make a difference. I feel as a community, we need to get closer, right? As artists, we need to be closer and have conversations.
Right now, सबसे ज़्यादा support चाहिए TV industry को. You have this called Cine and TV Artists Association. Sinta. Okay, I think अगर association है ये, so they should be very active. They should support all these actors, actresses, and technicians, and everybody who's working in the industry. Because they need to be paid.
During the pandemic, what they were doing is they were also supporting artists who were really struggling, right? With cash sort of incentives. Of course, now because these are not very rich cash bodies, they can only help up till a point. क्या होता है? A lot of in the industry, so Sinta is a body, but it's not a body which, so I can choose to be a member and listen to them. But if I do not listen to them, if I do, so firstly, if you're working in industry and if you don't get checks for a few months, and if you continue to work with the same production people and don't take a stand, Sinta can't help you there, right? So some of those rights you need to stand up for. And I'm talking out of, I don't know what's happened in this particular case, but I'm just talking sort of broadly, right? So Sinta has set guidelines, has set rule books. As artists, do we follow them? If we follow them, they're able to help you. They are able to stand up for you. And I think they do a decent job. Of course, more can be done. But also as artists, I feel sometimes because it's such an insecure field, you end up working overtime, you end up working without pay because you feel if you don't do it, someone else will do it, right? So I feel we sometimes don't stand up for our own rights because of this insecurity. So in that case, an organization can do nothing for you.